Guys, so today I am going to be going over my dorm tour, basically doing a dorm tour and then going over my dorm. I was originally going to do this a while back, but I didn't take the time that I needed to actually do it, and I didn't take the opportunity when I had the chance. And with the whole virus thing going on, we had to be moved out of our dorms, so I wasn't able to be in my dorm for the last 2 months. So during spring break, they sent out the email saying, due to the coronavirus and everything going on, that we would have to, um, we were immediately removed out of the dorm. So most of us went back home over spring break. So that's that. And yeah, so just last week I went back and I moved out of my dorm. So I had the chance to be able to just do a quick little video. So you guys are going to see that in this next clip. You guys are going to hear me doing a voiceover and then just going through my dorm. I'm going to be showing you guys my side of the dorm. I lived in Shasta Hall at Chico State, and I was on third floor. I was in a double, which is two people, so me and my roommate. And yeah, so in my room, they give you your bed. It's a twin XL. They give you a desk. They give you a little trash bin, and they give you a chair and a drawer. And then for some occasions, depending on like the size or like the format of the bedroom, you'll either have an in the wall closet or you'll have an actual closet in your room. I lived in a double, and then we had communal bathrooms, so we had a guy's side and a girl's bathroom, 6 showers, 4 toilets, so 4 stalls, and then we had 6 sinks. It was alright. I think everybody's kind of in the same boat of like this being the first time living like communally, and then it's like just a bunch of people that you don't really know. So everybody was really respectful and everybody respected each other's privacy. So sharing bathrooms, stuff like that, it wasn't that bad. Definitely could have been a little cleaner. Definitely could have been a little better. But yeah, so that is kind of just the basics, and then I'll explain more about dorming after my dorm tour. Bear with me, guys. This is my first time doing a voiceover. So here we have it in the wall built closet where I put all my dental stuff, my bathroom stuff, my towels, detergent, and just cleaners to be able to clean around my room. It's just a regular closet. Here I have all my jackets, any shirts that I may want to have hanging, and I also have socks, stuff like that. I have my shoes at the bottom. I have my dirty laundry basket. I have a dirty laundry hanger. Here we have extra storage that they have on top. I put in my luggage here whenever I go home and stuff like that. Here we have the desk. They have a corkboard. I have some posters up here. So this is how the desk looks like. Very simple. Here we have the drawers that they give you. That's the bed. It's a twin XL bed. Here we have my wall with all my decorations. I have a calendar on there to keep track of everything. Here we have the drawers. In this first one, I usually have shirts. Since I was just coming back from break and the virus to move out, I had everything that I usually have out in there. I have my pants and shorts in the second drawer, and then in the third drawer, I used to keep snacks and stuff like that, food. Here in the drawers, desk drawers, I have all my easy accessible supplies. Here in my second drawer, I used to keep all my notebooks and then the other books that I may have for class. And then the bottom, I used to have cleaners, medicine, stuff like that. So that was like my medicine cabinet. Then I have like some supplies down there, and then this is the view from Shasta Third Hall. Alright, yeah. So I hope you guys did enjoy that, and I hope you guys were able to get a visual perspective of how the dorms are like, the way they're set up and stuff like that. So hopefully you guys were able to kind of get that visual on how dorming at Chico State and Shasta Hall is like. So yeah, I want to go over the other dorming styles, stuff like that that are on Chico State. So first of all, we have our 8 dorm buildings. So there are 8 dorm buildings at Chico State. We have the first 4, which are on main campus. So those are that are on campus, so you don't have to do any walking. Classes are just a few minutes away. So we have Shasta, where I was, and Lassen. So Shasta and Lassen, those are sister buildings, which means that they are basically set up the same way. Rooms and stuff like that will be very similar. So if you were to go into one and then go to the next, it's basically like a mirror. So they are inverted. So things are kind of left and right. So Those are the first sister buildings that Chico State has. Then we have Whitney, which is the tallest dorm building. It is consisted of 9 floors. And yeah, there's also named the party dorm. So you guys, if you guys are into that, there's always going to be like a party, even though you're not supposed to have many um, very big parties. Just keep in mind that you're still in a dorm. You still gotta be respectful of everybody's spaces, everybody on your phone, and everybody in your building. But yeah, Whitney is considered a party building, so if that's what you like to do, then yeah, definitely go into Whitney. Just keep in mind the 9 floors. They do have elevators, but the elevators do take a while. So yeah, that's just something to keep in mind. Then we have Sutter. Sutter is the newer building on campus. It is basically everything is just new, and also it is right above Sutter Dining Hall, which I will be talking a little later. So Sutter Dining Hall is where you go for food, stuff like that. There is only one dining hall on Chico State. It is very conveniently located, I would say. It is definitely kind of right in the middle of the dorm buildings, at least those on main campus. But yeah, it's Sutter's a new dorm building, stuff like that. So everything's going to be new. Everything's going to be a lot cleaner. And then we have North Campus. So North Campus is about a 5-minute walk from main campus. It is also where all the parking space is. So if you do plan on bringing a car, if you have a car and do plan on bringing it up, that's where you'll most likely be parking your car near North Campus. So I'll definitely say if you do have a car, stuff like that, that you'll be driving around, that you'll be using a lot, then definitely try and go for North Campus. They consist of 3 dorm buildings. So we have Eskin and Machupta. So they are the first 2 that you see, and they are also sister buildings. So they have the same layout and stuff like that. Same dorm buildings, and they'll just be inverted, just like Shasta and Lassen. And then we have Concal, which is one of the first of the 2 apartment-style buildings that Chico State has. It consists of 4 houses. Each house has a theme, but you don't have to be a part of that theme. But yeah, when I say apartment style, Concal has 4 houses. They are basically apartment style. I think there's about 14 to 18 people living in each house. But those are the only people you'll be with. You won't be in the whole floor like on the other dorm buildings. And they consist of having a kitchen, a living room, and a dining hall. And then bedrooms are still doubles or triples. Bathrooms are a lot more private, so there's only 14 to 18 people and not a whole floor. And yeah, and then we have our second set of apartment style, which is University Village. So that one, it is definitely a lot more apartment style. If you were to move into University Village, then you'll definitely feel like you're living in an apartment with other people. So they do consist of suites of 6 people. So you'll only be ever interacting with 5 other people in your dorm building, not like the other dorms where you have the whole floor. So it'll be consisting of 6 people, so you and 5 other people, and then they'll have their own kitchen, their own living room, and their own dining room, and everything is included, same as everything else. You get your bed, you get your desk, you get your trash can, you get your drawers, and that is about it for all of the dorm buildings. For University Village, it is off campus. I will mention that. So it is about a 15 to 20 minute walk to campus. That is around the average. There is a pathway that is known by students. So if you do move to University Village, just keep that in mind. They do have a shuttle running all day, all week, during the weekdays for students to be able to go on and off campus. And they also have city buses, which are able to ride for free with your Wildcat ID. So you just swipe it at the front, and you're able to also ride that. They have a few stops around campus on the outer part. So if you miss the shuttle, then you're also able to take the bus. And for Concal and University Village, meal swipes are a little different since they do have kitchens. You are most likely required to make your own food. They do still give you meal swipes, but they give you a smaller plan meal swipes, which you are able to expand to one of the higher meal swipes in case you think, I want to live here, but I don't think I'll be able to be, I don't think I'll have the time to be able to cook that often. You are able to get a bigger meal plan and stuff like that. But yeah, they initially you don't get as many meal swipes as you would for the other dorm buildings because you do have a kitchen. With University Village, it is a lot closer to all the groceries, just a walk away, just a 5-minute walk from the nearest grocery store, so you're able to have that convenience of being able to really cook your own food and stuff like that, and you do feel like you're living in an apartment more than living in a dorm building. The dining hall, it is connected directly under Sutter, as I mentioned I think a little earlier, so if you want to have that convenience of being able to go to the dining hall, then you would probably want to live in Sutter. With meal swipes, they do consist of 3 meal plans, which is the Bidwell plan, Chico plan, and the Wildcat plan. Off the top of my head, I don't remember which plan consists of which, how many swipes and stuff like that, but it does go from smallest to greatest. With your meal plan, you also get flex cash, which you're able to use to as money to be able to buy stuff. The most common places you can use your flex cash is at the Wildcat Den, which is another food place right next to Sutter Dining Hall. So if you don't feel like getting food from Sutter Dining Hall, you can go over to Wildcat Den and be able to get something there as well. They also have Butte Station, which is kind of like a little liquor store, like a snack mart, where they have a lot of snacks, a lot of small cleaning supply, stuff like that. So if you want to grab a quick snack, then Butte Station is just right along the way to most classes. If you're going to the main part of campus, and you're able to use your flex cash there if you have it. And then you also have Pete's Coffee, which is basically a coffee shop where I'm pretty sure you're able to also use your flex cash and stuff like that. And then you still have a Memorial Bell Union, the marketplace, which is also a place where you can get food. Like I said, if you ever get tired of Sutter Dining Hall, I know I always go there a few times just because I think even though it's still campus food, it is definitely a lot better than Sutter Dining Hall food, and that you're able to use your flex cash. Just keep in mind, the only place you can use swipes is Wildcat Den. Any other place that you go on campus, you do use your flex cash. So the smaller meal swipes you have, the more flex cash you have. But in all the places, you're able to also use money. You're able to use your debit card, stuff like that. It is open to the public. If they just want to stop by, people who are passing by. So yeah, that is basically this video. Hopefully I was able to answer a lot of questions. Hopefully you guys kind of got a feel to what dorm living is like. I know I wasn't able to get a traditional video. Like I said, coronavirus really changed everything up. I didn't realize I wouldn't have all the time that I had to be able to make a dorm video. Definitely my fault. I should have done a lot earlier, but hopefully for you guys who are incoming, if you haven't chosen your dorm building, then hopefully this was able to portray a feeling of each of them and stuff like that and what they consisted of. And yeah, so if you guys have any other questions, leave them down in the comments and I'll make sure to answer any questions that you guys have to the best of my ability, with knowledge in each dorm building and dorm living style. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video and hope you guys have a great day.